Good morning, everybody. I'm just switching this all the way up here. There we go. Happy Friday, a chilly Friday that it is. Today is Pilates stretch. So we're going to get right into that. Don't mind the noise upstairs. We have some renos going on. All right, so let's make our arm stretches all the way up and around. Remember in Pilates stretch, well, I've been focusing on this for a lot these days, and that is lengthening your movements, right? Trying to get that range of motion all the way up, reaching, right, and back. All right, and let's go do the other arm now. All the way up and around. Nice and slow, and just lengthen everything. Trying to increase that range of motion, like reach up for the sky, back and around. This left arm does not want to go back. Notice what side is tighter, which side is less. All right, awesome. Let's roll our shoulders around. Nice big shoulder rolls. Nice big deep breath in through the nose and out the other way. All the way up and around. All right, and let's open up our arms nice and wide, shoulders in their sockets, reaching for those opposite walls. Reach, 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 and your arms are back. Tuck that head back that little bit, cores engaged, rib cage up off your hip bones, and let's come across. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the other side. Couple pulses back, squeezing those shoulder blades together and across. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And back. And hands up nice and tall. Take a couple steps, getting those rib cages way, way, way up off your hip bones, and then let's sway side to side. Nice big deep breaths in and out. We're opening up that rib cage and your lats. And then reaching nice and tall again, reaching nice and high, and 6 full body squats. So let's start coming down those side walls. Then booty goes back. Nice big deep breath out. Go as low as you can. Nice big deep breath in, reaching for the ceiling. Belly comes in all the way up. And bringing those arms all the way down to the side. All right, 3 air squats backwards. 1, 2, we're opening up those hips now. 3 and forwards. 1, 2, and 3. And let's do the other side. You're leading with your knee. 2, 3, and forwards. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's go up on our tippy toes, squeezing those calves. All right, when you get up there, down on 1, up on 2, down on the other. Squeeze, we're waking up everything. Squeeze those calves, down, up, and down, up, and both come down. Let's roll those ankles around and roll them the other way. And let's do the other side. And then roll them the other way. All right, let's go on the outside of your right ankle. And on the other side, other foot. All right, and then let's go up, go up on your right toes, scrunch them into the mat, and push that arch of your foot towards the front wall. Go side to side, squishing those toes. And back down, and the other side. Squish those toes all around. Push that arch forward. And come back down. All right, and let's just give a nice little pat all the way up your left leg. Patting up, and the same thing on the other leg. Okay, coming up your hip flexors. Give them a nice little pat, and those glutes. Coming up your lower back, and around your belly, and round the other way. Tucks, and up your arms. Coming up your neck, across your face, and down your neck. And let's go right behind, underneath your skull at the back. And let's wiggle everything back there. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And we're going to shift our eyes right to left. Right to left. And up and down. Up and down. All right, and then let's get right into that collarbone holes. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And big old shakeroo. Just shake it up. I want you to just shake it. Shake it, shake it. We're good. Opening up all your lymph nodes. Getting everything all woken up. Doop, doop, boo. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Doesn't matter what you do. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Doesn't matter what you do. Do, do. All right. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to start off with a step 1, 2. Starting off with the right leg. Right, left, kick, extend, and then start with your arms. I want that core engaged. Your rib cage is up off your hip bones. Your shoulders are in their sockets. Your whole body's being pulled up to the ceiling. Chest is open. Swing those arms. Extend that leg back. One more on this side, and let's switch legs. Left, right, kick, left, right, extend. Nice big deep breath in. Lengthen that body. One more, let's do one more. Whoops, and back. Alrighty. I'm just going to turn my mat, and we're going to stand at the end of your mat. All right, we're going to take a nice big deep breath in and out. So, as you're bringing your hands up, breathe in through the nose. Bring it all the way down to your belly. Hold it. Lengthen your arms up. And then bring those arms all the way down with a nice big deep breath out. And again. Lengthen. And out. This time we're going to go all the way up. And we're going to go all the way down to ragdoll. Reaching nice and high. Your belly's pulled into your back. And let's go all the way down to ragdoll. Hang here. I'm going to do some sides, some stepping out, pulsing your feet up and down, just to stretch those hammies. Breathing in and out. Folding those toes in half. Bringing both heels down. Let's just hang here. Wiggle your arms. All right, we're going to have a soft bend in the knees. Weight distributed evenly over both feet. We're going to roll it up vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's start with straightening your knees. Nice and slow. Belly in. Feel the the spine opening up. I'm at my brain dead. All right. Shoulder blades. There we go. And roll your shoulders back. Awesome. Let's go all the way up to the sky again. Got to get rid of my hair. Reaching for the sky. Lengthen up there. And then we're coming all the way back down to ragdoll. Reaching for those walls and soft bend in the knee. Let's have our right arm longer than our left. We're going to pulse it up and we're opening up the left side of the spine. All right, get that lowest vertebrae. Feel it. And then start slowly rolling up. Belly in. Feel that spine opening up. And roll your shoulders back. And again, all the way up to the sky. Reaching for those walls and all the way down. Soft bend in the knees and right arm longer than your left. Belly in. Weight distributed evenly over both feet. Sorry, left arm longer than your right. All right. And start to roll up. Rolling all the way up. And roll your shoulders back. Nice big deep breath in, coming all the way up, reaching for the sky and coming all the way back down to ragdoll, to downward dog. Let's push away from your hands so you're on your knuckle pads. Push those heels into the mat. You're pushing away from your hands. Hips being pulled way up high to the sky. And breathe. Right leg comes up high in the back. Let's do 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your right shoulder. Reaching that back leg to that back wall. Straighten that leg all the way back out. Let's bring it into your chest and have a little ankle roll. Belly still being pulled up to the sky. And then bring that leg all the way back up behind you again. And we're going to bring it all the way through to your right thumb. We're in low lunge here. Drop your left knee, shoelace to the mat, and come up to your knee. Just let your body sink into the mat. Don't push it. Bring both hands down to the inside of your right foot, and we're going to wiggle that right foot out. We're going into lizard, so bring it out to the outside edge of your mat and go on the side of your foot, pushing that knee out just a tiny bit. right? Leave it out there and try to go down onto your forearms, keeping that right knee out to the side. Breathe in and out. Come back up onto your hands and bring that left heel to your left cheek. And if you want to, reach back and pull it towards, just pull it towards your left cheek even more, keeping that right knee still pulled out. And breathe in and out. Release that left foot. All right, and then just go back onto your left leg, straightening your right leg. And we're going to do a nice hammy stretch here. Let's point those toes up to the sky and bring your left armpit down to your left knee. Sorry, your right armpit down to your right knee. And you can point and flex or just keep that flexed. And I want you to breathe in and out. Awesome. Bring that foot all the way back down to the ground. Hands on either side of your right foot. And we're going to go up into plank from here. So you're going to return that right leg back to the back. High plank. Belly in. And we're going to plank twist to the right. Open up those arms, open up your chest. Bring it back down. And other side. Look at your hands, your hand way back there. Come all the way back down. We're in high plank. We're going to do 6 knee taps. Your head is being pulled to the one wall and your heels are lengthening to the back wall. Your belly's engaged. Drop right, left, right, and left. Let's do one more on each side. Right and left. High plank. We're going down to chaturanga. Drop those knees. And in the count of 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down to the mat. Let's push our chest up. Shoulders, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Have a little wiggle. And then let's come all the way back up to plank, to downward dog, and push away from your hands. Belly and hips pulled up to the sky. Move those hips, just sway those hips side to side. Feel a nice little stretch there. And let's walk those hands all the way back to your feet. Bend your knees and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Rolling your shoulders back. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. Bring those hands all the way up. Reach nice and high. And come all the way back down those side walls. Coming all the way back down to the rag doll. Moving out to downward dog. Push away from those hands. Chest being pushed to your knees. And your biceps are right close to your ears. Your palms are off the mat. Your fingertips being pushed into that mat. Bring that back left leg up behind you. 3 kicks. Bend that knee. And look underneath your left armpit. Still pushing your chest to your knee. Straighten that leg all the way out. And let's bring it all the way through to your left thumb, low lunge, drop that right knee, and come up to your left knee. Sorry for the hammering. All right. Hands come on the inside of your left foot. Wiggle that left foot out to the outside edge. Go on the outside edge of that left foot, opening up that knee. Apply just a little pressure. And then bring that hand back. Try to go down on your forearms. Just as low as you can, keeping that left leg out. Nice big deep breath in and out. Come back up and bring that right heel to your right cheek. And if you can, reach back to the shoelaces and bring that knee in to your right cheek. Nice quad stretch here. You're also opening up your hips. You're really doing a lot for your whole hip structure here. Your psoas, everything around your psoas. All right, release. And then bring your body back towards your right leg. Straighten your left. Toe to the ceiling. And a nice hammy stretch. My right hammy is a lot tighter than my left. Holy. You can point, like I said, and flex. All right, let's go back into low lunge. Hands on either side of your left foot. Back to plank, high plank, lengthen. Hands are underneath your shoulders. You're looking straight down at the mat. Plank twist to the right. Look at those fingers. Come back. Other side. Come back. 6 knee drops. Right. Lengthen. Belly to your back. Right. Left. Right. And left. Both knees drop down to chaturanga. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push up to upward dog. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And come back to plank. To downward dog. Push away from those hands. Hips, belly pulled up to the sky. Activate those shoulders and then just sway your hips side to side, keeping your feet flat on the mat. It's just a tiny sway, but feel the stretch. And let's walk those hands all the way back to your feet. Bend your knees and roll all the way up and roll your shoulders back. And let's go right into snowbirds from here. So left knee down, right leg out, extension right from your hip. Wings are out, shoulders are back, core is engaged, your head being pulled up to the sky. Bring that left wing down to the mat, up a centimeter, and bring that right arm to your nose and back for 6, 2, 3, outer foot of the right foot flat on the floor, 5, and 6. Wing comes up for wing dips. Touch the mat, belly in, bring it up, reach down that right leg, and the left hand goes up to the ceiling. 1, Lengthen those arms. 2. Your core, your belly's pulled in. Your rib cage is up off your hip bones. 3. That could be 4, but that's 3 for me. And you. 4. 5. Exaggerate this movement. And 6. Reach down that leg. Come all the way back down to the mat. Hands come up, pointing towards that upper crotch. Lengthen and hold. Outer foot flat on the floor. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Left hand comes down. Lengthen both right arm and right foot. Lengthen. Belly in and crunch. 1. And extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's just point that toe down and let's just bring it up and down for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And come all the way back down, and let's do the same thing on the other side. Left leg comes out, shoulders back, rib cage up off your hip bones. Lengthen those arms, shoulders in their sockets. Wing dip up a centimeter, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull that belly in. And 6. Wing comes up, wing dips. Touch the mat. 1. Lengthen those arms. 2. Your belly's in to prevent you from arching your back and leaning forward. Get that core. Your core is pulling your body up. Lengthen your head. And 6. Wing comes down. Hands together. Palms being pulled together like magnets. Reaching for that upper crotch. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right arm comes down. Lengthen left arm, left leg, and crunch. 1, 2, 3. Come on, start that crunch. As soon as you start that movement coming in, you're pulling that belly in. And lengthen, toe point down, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Awesome stuff. Let's come right into tabletop from here. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Click your feet 3 times. Make a wish. Mine was a pretty easy wish today. All right, we're in tabletop from here. Pull that belly into your back. We're going to bird dog. Extend your right arm, then your leg, and we're holding. Whoop, my phone fell down. 4 nice, big, easy, deep breaths in and out. I want you reaching for the wall, and that heel is back going to that back wall. Separate those hips. your rib cage from your hips all the way. Breathe. Shake. And we're going out to the side. Right arm, left leg, out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Back to bird dog and bring them down. Same thing on the other side. You get set, belly in, extend the left leg, right leg, left arm, reach for those walls, and breathe. You're looking straight down at the mat. I like to point my toe down, try to keep my hips square. And out to the side. 1, 2, 3, keep that length. 4, 5, and 6. Bird dog and down. And let's get right into child's pose from here. Sit down on those knees, extend those arms out, and bring your forehead down to the mat. And breathe in and out. Walk those hands a little bit further. And then let's walk those hands over to the right. Nice big deep breath in and out. Get that left cheek off your left heel. And then walk those hands all the way over to the left. Same thing, get that right heel off of your right. Your right cheek off your right heel. Back to center. And let's bring those forearms down toward your knees on the mat. Open up those knees. Feet are together. And we're going to thread the needle from here. All right, so you're going to bring that right arm up to the sky, opening up your chest. Look at those fingers way back there. And then bring that hand through your left elbow and your left knee. Palm is up. And bring your cheek down to the mat. And breathe. And let's do that again. Bring that right arm all the way up to the sky. And thread the needle. Bring that hand back down to the mat, and we're going to do the same thing on the left side. Let's bring that left arm. Oh, this one side is tight. See, this is what I mean. You got to feel your body. You got to try to feel what's tight, what's not. Thread the needle. Ooh, this whole shoulder is tight. My right hip and my left shoulder. Go figure. Reach for the wall over there. Come all the way back up again. Look at those fingers. Thread the needle. Cheek comes down. Forearm comes back down to the mat. Let's go up onto our knees. Right hand at 2 o'clock. Okay, left hand comes on top. We're going to do a fascial rib stretch. So let's Bring your sternum over top of your hands. Push into the mat and resist bringing those hands to your left knee. Keep that resistance and slowly start sitting down with a nice big deep breath out. Come all the way back up again. Push into the mat. Resist coming back to your left knee. And let's do the other side. Pointing those hands at 10 o'clock. Push into the mat. Resist bringing both hands back to your right knee. And slowly sit down. And repeat. Push, resist, and sit. And breathe. Awesome stuff. All right. Let's sit down onto the mat from here. Legs out, extended out in front of you. Shoulders back in their sockets. Head being pulled up to the sky. And let's give those legs a nice little shakeroo and start opening them up. Opening them up as wide as you can. And when you're as wide as you can, nice big deep breath in and out. Let's bring those hands back in front of you. If you're still being pulled up to the sky, bring that right arm back and twist over towards your right leg and then reach for your foot. Looking down. Come back up. Twist to the other side. Reach for your foot. You're looking down at your knee. Try to and repeat the other side. Try to have your neck in line with your spine. Right? Come all the way back up to center. And let's just walk our hands out in the middle and collapse down wherever you can. Nice big deep breath in and out. And then walk those hands towards that wall in front of you as far as you can. And bring those hands all the way back to your body. And let's just give a nice little shakeroo. All the way back. Coming all the way back. Awesome. All right. We're going to roll all the way down onto the mat. Go into T from here. Legs are going to come up above your hip, and we're going over to the right and look over onto the left. Put your right hand over top of that left, your knees, keeping your shoulders on the mat. Nice big deep breath in and out. Back out to T, and we're going to do some air squats from here. So bring that left knee up to your right armpit, open up that leg, stretch it out, and then around. 1, nice and slowly. 2, looking over to the left. And 3. And then let's go the other way. Bring that knee to your left armpit, across to your other knee, and straighten it out. 1, 2, and 3. Bring that knee back down to your other knee. Bring them back to center. And we're going to the other side. Knees come over, looking over to the right. Right arm comes down on top of those knees, and you're looking over onto the right. And breathe. Back to T, and we're going to do air squats. So bring that knee in, open it up, stretch it out and around. 1, keep that belly pulled into your back. 2, and 3, and the other way. 1, 2, and 3. And bring it back down to your left knee, back to center, and feet come down to the mat. We're going to do our, bring that right foot over top of your left knee for the number 4. Open up that leg, and then bring it towards your belly, and we're doing a fascial stretch again. So you're going to push your right knee into your left palm, keeping that resistance, and open up that knee as far as you can, continuing to push that knee to your palm, and repeat. Knee into palm. And back. Awesome stuff. Open up that leg. Grab behind your left knee and pull that left knee towards your left shoulder and push out with your right. Pull and push and breathe. And release. Move your neck side to side. And let's do that again. Pull that left knee towards your left shoulder. Push out with your right elbow onto your right knee. Hold and breathe. And release. Let's switch legs. Left leg, foot over top of your left foot over top of your right knee. Open up that leg. Bring that knee into your belly button. Push the knee into your palm. Keep the resistance. Open up. Breathing out as you're opening up. And repeat. Bring that knee back, open up that leg, see if you had more range of motion, range of movement. All right, and then let's grab behind your right knee, bringing that right knee to your right shoulder. Release. And repeat. Grab behind your right knee and push out with your left knee. And come all the way back down, bringing your feet down to the mat. Let's bring our soles of feet together. We're in Frogger. Just let those legs open up wide. Relax. Hands, let's bring those hands to your quads. push those quads away from your hips. Just not fast. It's a nice slow push. And release. And again. And release. Let's bring your feet, your knees together, your feet together, flat on the floor. We're going to measure our fingertips to our heels. And we're just going to do a nice glute bridge up. So we're going to start with tilting our pelvis, belly to the mat, tilt our pelvis, find that lowest vertebrae that you can, because we're going to go up vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up to your shoulder. So find it and then start belly to your back. Start rolling up, bringing those hips up nice and high, all the way up to your shoulders. Roll those shoulders underneath and clasp those hands and bring those hips up nice and high. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's have another nice big deep breath in. And then release those hands, let those shoulders come back flat to the mat, and slowly again, belly to your back. We're rolling all the way back down. Belly in, get the lowest vertebrae, and release your pelvis, and relax. Awesome. We are going to extend our arms overhead, straighten those legs out. We're going to reach, lengthen everything. So reach those hands to the back wall, reach those legs to the other wall. Keep the belly pulled to the mat. Let's do right arm, left leg. Lengthen. And the other side. Left arm, right leg. And return back to both. Relax everything. Palms, I want you to pull those palms together behind your head. And then we're just going to go into cactus now. So, nice and slowly, I want you to drag those arms into cactus. So bringing those elbows, you're bringing those elbows across the floor. You may not be able to do that. Go as far as you can until your arms are popping up off the mat. But try. The goal here is to bring those elbows all the way back to your body, keeping your arms on the mat or on the floor. You can also do this against a wall. My right arm is up off the floor, but probably by about 4 inches. My left one I can bring all the way back. And then let's go back. Again, nice and slowly, dragging them back over top of your head. Palms come together. Right by your ears, lengthen. I want your belly to your back. And now we're lengthening our bodies, belly to the mat. We're going to bring those palms pulled together up to the ceiling nice and slowly. Close to your ear as possible. Keep those palms pulled together. Bring them up overhead. Straight over top of your shoulders, reach up, reach up to the sky, and then bring those shoulders back down. Let's bend our elbows, keeping those arms right where they are. Bend those elbows, bringing those hands all the way down to just beside your ears. And then bring them back up to 90 degrees. And I want you to try to bring those hands directly back to touch the floor without changing that angle. And then bring them all the way back down to the mat and down to the ground. Awesome. Okay, let's bring those legs up to the sky. Both feet up to the sky. Bring those arms back behind your head. All right, and we're going to do some scissors. So I want your hands entwined together. Bring that left leg down to the mat. And I want you to focus on lengthening your body. So your right leg is up, both hands come up to get that foot. Crunch it up, and then bring it back down and do the other side. Lengthen. Breathing out as you're coming up. And now let's just do your right leg. Right leg back up and down. Let's do the left leg. Reach up for the sky, lengthening those limbs. Lengthen, belly to the mat. One more on the side. Keep those hands together. And this time when that right leg, we're going to bring the right leg up, but you're going to go to the outside of that right leg and back. Keeping on the right side. 2, 3, and 4. And let's do the left side. Left leg comes up and go on the outside of your left leg. Lengthen, belly to the mat. 2, 3, and 4. And come all the way back down. Bend those knees. And we're going to roll all the way up. All right, so belly to the mat. Grab behind your knees and roll up to your sitting position. And your feet are flat on the floor. Roll those shoulders into their sockets. Hands out. Back is nice and straight. Your rib cage is up off your hip bones. Tilt your pelvis down to 45 and bring that arm all the way back and forth. 1. Follow that hand with your eyes. 2, 3, belly to your back. And 4, come up sitting nice and tall. Reach for the wall in front of you. And we're going to come back up, tilt our pelvis, and roll all the way down. Nice and slowly, looking at the crotch. Extend those arms and roll all the way back up. Try to get vertebrae by vertebrae. If you need to, grab behind your knees. Reach for the wall in front of you. Back sitting nice and tall. Nice big deep breath in and out. Rib cage up off your hip bones. Tilt that pelvis. Roll down and extend that arm back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Come up. Reach for the wall in front of you. Back sitting nice and tall. Tilt your pelvis and let's roll down. Looking at that upper crotch. And lengthen everything you have. And this time we're going to roll up with straight legs. So take a nice big deep breath in. Bring those arms up. Reach for those legs and stay there. Reaching for your feet. Collapse down on top of your legs here in forward fold. Nice big deep breath in and out. Come back up. Roll those shoulders back. And we're going to do 3 crazies. So let's just bend your right leg. Hand comes to the side. Reach back slowly all the way up. Looking back at the back. Looking at your fingers. Reach and back down. 1, 2, and 3. And let's just do the other side. Go with your breathing. Awesome. Let's just get up onto our knees from here. High knees. All right, and we're going to do camel. So I want your rib cage, your whole body being pulled up to the sky. Bring your hands out in front of you. Core is engaged. And we're going to bring our right arm back and either touch your heel. If you can touch the mat and come all the way back up. And then do the other side. Nice and slowly. Reach back and then back down and up. And repeat. Just keep going nice and slowly. Keeping that belly pulled into your back. Your hips are up off your hip bones. Your ribs are up off your hip bones. Your shoulders are being pulled back. And from here, let's try to do both. So put your right hand back, touching your heel. Okay? And then bring your other one back and look back if you can. And then bring your hands all the way back up. Let's sit down on our feet. Extend your arms out into child's pose. Nice big deep breath in and out. Come up to tabletop. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And let's do cat and cow with a kissing cow. All right, so hands, push your hands into your mat, towards your knees, and then start looking all the way up to the upper crotch. Kissing cow. And release. Push into the mat and away from your knees as you're arching. Keep that resistance. Bring your chin all the way in to your chest. And just wiggle a bit. Wiggle those hips. Belly in. And release. And let's do that all over again. Push into the mat and towards your knees. Start arching your back. Looking at that upper crotch. Kissing cow. Release. into the mat and away from your hands, keeping that resistance. Start arching. Chin comes to chest. Pull the belly up to the sky and release. And let's just sit down onto your mat and let's bring our feet together, our soles of our feet together, and bring them right into your body as close as you can, and put a little pressure on those knees. And breathe. Well, I think it's supposed to be a lovely weekend. I know tomorrow's going to be really cold in the morning, but then 19 and sunny. Awesome stuff. Put your hands behind your head, behind your body, and let's do a couple knee taps, lengthening, pushing your hip flexor towards that crotch, and switch. Opening up, bringing that left knee right flat to the floor. And then let's bring those legs together, crossed, sitting up nice and tall. Left hand on right knee, right hand behind, and take a little look behind and breathe. Come all the way around to the other side. And back. And let's just turn our bodies. We're going to do 3 rock and rolls, 2 ragdoll. 1, keep the belly pulled in. 2, and 3 to a low squat, sorry. So we're just in squat position. Extend those arms out in front of you. Roll up on top of your toes. And then slowly bring those heels down to the mat. And do that again. Stretching the bottoms of our feet. Feel this nice stretch. And your calves there too. I feel my calves. Awesome stuff. And then let's straighten out those legs. Cross your arms. Hang here. Bring your left elbow to your right, left knee, just swaying your body side to side. Nice and slowly. Come back to center, let those arms drop down to the floor. Let's bring that right arm all the way up to the sky, keeping the belly pulled in. Return it, left arm all the way up to the sky. Look at those fingers. Bring it all the way back down. Soft bend in the knees. Wiggle those arms. Find that lowest vertebrae. And roll it up. And roll your shoulders back. 1, 2, and 3. Let's have a nice big deep breath in, bringing those hands all the way up to the sky. Reach for the sky, and then bring those arms down to your side. And have a nice little shakeroo. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. That's it for today. High fives. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you Monday morning. Cheers.